Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of RDR. Today we're going to take a look at a retro mag. This is PC Accelerator. This one is from December 1998, and I picked it for pretty obvious reasons. There's Half-Life on the cover. It don't get better than that, in my opinion, for retro gaming, especially when it comes to that mid to late 90s era. Half-Life pretty much defines and is a pretty big staple in a shift in how gaming went from here on out, in my opinion. I mean, this really defined what a first-person shooter should be and just opened the door to a lot of what we have now. So let's not waste any time. Let's take a look at this magazine I've never heard of called PC Accelerator. You'll see that it's bigger, better, faster games. So they have this world exclusive of review and strategy for Half-Life, 12 pages on the game of the year, plus 40 new screens, so that'll be cool. We're looking at volume 1, number 4, if anyone's wondering. It also looks like there is X-Wing Alliance in here. Let's see what else we have. Delta Force is mentioned, Klingon Honor Guard, Shogo, Jail Babes, and more. Let's just jump right in. Looks like we got a 3D effects ad here. With the power of 3D effects, at least. Oh, for Thief. The Dark Project. So let's just jump back here. Looking Glass Studios and Eidos brought Garrett out of the shadows and into the limelight. That's cool. I've never actually played this game all the way through, but I would love to one day. So that's great. More 3D effects here. If you play the best games, use the best hardware. That's pretty cool. This is when 3D for me was really starting to become really appealing. I always wanted 3D games, even when I was a little kid playing the 2D side-scrolling Super and regular Nintendo games. And I remember starting to see this stuff in the late 90s and thinking, you know, this is what I've always wanted. It ain't going to get better than this kind of an attitude. So seeing these screenshots is just amazing. More advertising here. Mention of Windows 95. Blood 2, The Chosen. If you've ever played Blood or Blood 2, really, really fun games. I'm not sure they might be available on GOG still, but I'm not sure if they're on GOG or not. Haven't looked at GOG in a hot second. Oh boy. Lots of ads. Microsoft Urban Assault comes free with the Force Feedback Pros at the bottom. Monster Truck Madness 2 and Monster Truck Kart Precision Racing come free with the wheel. So this is an ad for Sidewinder. Again, these are the 2-page ads. Some of these retro mags will show them in their entirety, and some don't. This one doesn't, but you get the idea. That Force Feedback Pro joystick you see there was, or is, I should say, one I actually find every once in a while on Craigslist. People ask a pretty good price. They usually come in box too, which is insane that people kept the box for something like that. That Force Feedback wheel is awesome. If I could find one of those, I have never seen one of those in person. Okay. So we got the contents. I'm just looking through it here. We'll just skip. Let's see here. More contents. So from DreamWorks, oh, this looks like something Jurassic Park here. Trespasser. Oh man. So the laws of nature have been broken, and someone is going to pay. If you're not familiar with the game Trespasser, this was a highly anticipated 90s game that was just horribly botched upon release. And there's a lot of reasons why. This was a big passion project, you could tell, for the studio that did this. And it's kind of a crying shame that it's not a better game. But I'm pretty sure there's a pretty big fan base and modding community for this game still. It's one of those games that had a lot of potential but did not deliver and is just buggy as ever. So if you're not familiar with this game, AVGN has a great video on it. Cool ad though, I'll give them that. Oh, did I miss on editor? We'll skip that. Carmageddon 2, Carpocalypse Now, that's an awesome ad. Carmageddon's a great, kind of a Vigilante 8 style driving game, if I had to compare it to something else. Alright. Lots of ads, which I prefer. Lots of pictures. It's great for this medium. Join us. 1 universe, 2 stars. Oh, what do we got? I have no idea what this is. Some sort of mech game. Like probably called Join Us? I don't know. Looks awesome. Ah, there we go. This is like a 3-page ad. Star Siege. Star Siege. I gotta look for Star Siege. It just looks awesome. I know nothing about it. And there's more. The ultimate in first-person squad fair. So this can't be an ad. This must be some sort of like multi-page ad. I thought it looked like a 3-page pullout. It's so hard to tell what you're looking at sometimes, but I think this would be fun. Here we have Tribes. Some sort of Star Siege add-on. I'm not sure. Ho ho ho, here we go. Need a little coffee for this one. We are getting into Half-Life. Let's dive into why Half-Life is so special to me. I played Half-Life on my Windows 98 Compact Rosario PC, which I wish I knew the model of. I don't. But my cousin and his family were visiting us, and he was big into computer games too. Probably still is. And at the time, he had brought this game and Gunman Chronicles, which was also by Valve. Very similar engine, or same engine, same feel. And this is at the time when burning of discs was big, and he was able to burn these games for me so I could have a copy, and he installed them for me, which was fantastic because I had never played anything like this. He even showed me how to use the console so I could cheat like crazy. It was the changing, defining moment in when I went from thinking consoles were the best way to game to thinking, okay, this is better than anything I've ever played. PC is the way to go. And that's pretty much been my solid way of wanting to game ever since. Now, does that mean I haven't owned other consoles? No, I've owned an Xbox One, not a One X. Do I think I'll be going down that road? No. Story for another time. But this is what made me want to start PC gaming and getting PC games. My computer ran this just fine too, which was fantastic to see. However, that computer did not run stuff as I kept buying games going forward very well. It just didn't have the power. But it could play Half-Life on decent settings and Gunman Chronicles on decent settings. And let me tell you, I played the crap out of those games. So let's just see what they have to offer here. And at the time, this was just groundbreaking in terms of graphics. got an ad for, oh, this is a game I want so badly. Jeff Gordon Extreme Racing. I don't know if this game is any good. It's probably not. But I was a huge Jeff Gordon fan as a kid. But I didn't watch NASCAR. I just like cars. I like Matchbox cars. I like buying the NASCAR die-cast cars. But I barely watched NASCAR as a kid. But I had a huge fascination with Jeff Gordon for some reason. No idea why. And my brother was the same. His racer was Dale Earnhardt. And I think it's because we got these free NASCAR calendars one year and decided we were NASCAR fans. I don't know. Kids. But it got me into like just collecting Jeff Gordon stuff and Mark Martin stuff, Terry Labonte, and those racers of kind of this era, this 90s era. And I still have all of that stuff today. Maybe I'll make a video on all that crap sometime for fun. All right, back to Half-Life here. To the world exclusive review. It was just a terrifyingly fun game. Okay. What do we got here? Ooh, Star Trek, The Next Generation. This looks awesome. What is this? Oh, this is that Klingon Honor Guard by Microprose. I need to find that. Yeah. Sorry for the jumping around there. This looks fantastic. This does not look like a little kid's game. There's blood everywhere. Check that out. Check out that crazy underwater monster. This looks fantastic. I gotta find this. This is what I love about these magazines, is getting exposed to games that I would not have known of otherwise, which makes my thrift store hunts that much more fun, because now if I see this kind of stuff, I grab it instantly, and I am way more stoked than thinking, oh, I've never seen that before. I mean, I'd still probably buy this game regardless if I found it, but it just adds this kind of a bigger hype to when I'm out there, and I kind of have a better idea of what I'm looking for. Alien vs. Predator, classic. This is for the Windows CD-ROM. 50 perfect gifts. Okay. So we got like this list of stuff. We got... The heck is Full Life? Okay, so this is like a joke. So you got your Rainbow Six, the real Rainbow Six, Half-Life, Full Life. I don't know what's going on here. Although what is standing out to me down there is the NEC Multisync LCD 400 monitor and 50-inch Sony Trinitron LCD display. That Trinitron, as of the publishing of this magazine, December 98, was $6,599. With the NEC Multisync monitor being at $2,700. I did see that sound card there, that Sound Blaster. I believe it's that card, was on Craigslist, boxed and everything, but they wanted a good price for it, which I'm sure they got. There's a Pacific Bell DSL connection for $60 a month. Man, DSL in 98, that would have been awesome. The Falcon Mach 5. Looking at 5Gs there. Oh my gosh, that gateway destination setup right in the middle of the page. $4,200 approximate. Wow. That is something else. Faster, harder. Don't stop. Test Drive 5. Ooh, Test Drive games. Would love to get my hands on some of these. They look great. NHL 99. One of my favorite games. Playing that on PC as we speak right now on the compact. Doing an entire season. $49 upon release. Sounds about accurate. Descent Free Space. We got Need for Speed 3. Got a radar detector sitting there. If you're curious, that radar detector. $49 to $300. That's a huge price difference, so it must be depending on the model. A subscription to PC Accelerator would run you $20 for a year. Not bad. Ooh. I'm seeing some Star Wars here. Rogue Squadron 3D. Fantastic game. Really good game on the N64. I've never gotten my hands on it for PC, but it is one I would love to get. And that is one awesome ad. Gaming so fast, you don't know what annihilated. Gaming so fast, you won't know what annihilated you. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Your internet is ready. Game Hub for $4.95 a month. AT&T WorldNet. When AT&T was offering internet, I'm sure they were offering like hotspots now and stuff, but that's funny. T45 connection. That's pretty fast for 98. Some tech files here. Looks like we're looking at a video card there, I'm guessing. List of stuff here. Ooh, we got the ATI Rage Fury. So fast you won't know what hit you. Graphics by Rage. Oh man. Integrated hardware DVD for incredible video playback. Some flowchart for 3D acceleration. I'm not going to read that. All right, let's get into some games here. Looks like we got some sort of Star Trek based game. Return to homeworld faster on a Falcon. Oh man. Would love to find a complete desktop Falcon setup. I don't know where I would put it, but it'd be fantastic to have. Nah, I don't say about any of this. Ooh, Power Slide. Make your own damn road. They swore. That would be a great game to find. Little talk of X-Wing Alliance here. This is a really fun game. Looks fantastic. Planescape Torment. She's going to rule your world. Coming 1999. That's fantastic. It looks like a movie poster. How do you full Voodoo 3D with 2D acceleration? Fold this ad. Okay, how do you combine a full Voodoo 3D gaming session with 2D acceleration on a single card? Fold this ad to find out. Well, that's great. Prince of Persia, 3D. Gets good ratings. You see in the upper right corner, they got a ratings box if you want to peek at those. I am not going to get into the details of these. Good looking game for 98 though. I love that there's other princes. You got Prince. You got the Fresh Prince. What are those other two? I don't know. Another racing game. Oh my gosh. This is a Viper racing ad. Introducing your new flight simulator. Oh, this is awesome. Viper Racing is another one of those games that I bought right when we got our compact, our 1998 compact with the DVD burner, and I need to find a model of that. This was one of the coolest games. I could not wait to get home and play this. It was so awesome. And this was in like 2000. Just fantastic. Kind of bums me out that that's like a real Viper though, and not actually showing the game footage. I mean, yeah, they show the game footage in the bottom corner, which is great, but we all know what a Viper looks like. Show me the game. I would like to see a full 2-page fold out of the game. And that Viper has a spoiler. You could not put a spoiler on your Viper in that game. I am sorry. Alien vs. Predator. It's awesome. No idea what we have here. Another Thief. Enter to win the Thief merchandise today. That's awesome. Ooh, let's just look at the prizes quick. There's 5 grand prizes. You got 3DFX Voodoo 2-3 Accelerator, Thief the Game, you have the strategy guide, a t-shirt of Thief, Interact accessories. Then there's the first prizes is the game, strategy guide. They just gets worse and they just take stuff away from the grand prizes. The biggest thing being the accelerator card. We did upgrade our compact with a 3D Voodoo accelerator card, which is why everything ran pretty good for the most part. Total Annihilation, great games. Test Drive Off-Road 2. You're earning frequent flyer miles. All these ads are about the car flying because it can do jumps. Shadow Company, there's one I've not heard of. I'm guessing this is strategy based. It looks like it anyway. All right. Top Gun Hornet's Nest? What? Now that's crazy to me, you know? There's a Top Gun PC game out there that I have not ever played. I would love to get my hands on that. That's awesome. I don't know if it's any good, but... Outcast. I feel like I have played this. I am not sure. Yes, I feel like I've played this. We got a side for the Falcon computer. Freaking awesome looking computer. Jump through this. Delta Force. Great games. Okay, what do we got here for media? So we're looking at Revenant, Daikatana, Final Fantasy VII, Thief, Tomb Raider 3, and Commandos. Enemy Infestation. This is like another strategy game. Klingon Honor Guard. It's a game we saw that ad for previously. That looks pretty interesting to me. Age of Empires, classic strategy games. Delta Force, welcome to hell, ladies. Free large-scale multiplayer, over 30 players per game via Nova World servers. For $98, that would have been amazing. I never played an online game like that, honestly, till much later, like 2006, like Xbox 360 servers for like, oh, what was it? It was probably Call of Duty. One of those Call of Duties at the time. That was like my first real experience with that. And here they are offering it a decade earlier. Did not have my hands on that, or an internet connection to support it. Shogo Mobile Armor Division, cool game. Be great to get my hands on that one. Quake 2, Quake, classic. Nothing I can say about Quake that hasn't been said already. They're just great games. Dark Vengeance, there's one I have not heard of. By GT Interactive Software. Cool ad. Dominant Species looks like another strategy based. Had a really low rating. Rating 2. Maybe rate them in the lower left here, it looks like 2. Death Cars. That's one I've never heard of. Good rating. It's kind of an F-Zero look to it. Hit and run at 56,000 miles per, or miles, BPS at 5,600. Oh, so they're trying to push this online. Let's see, November 98. Speedbusters, American Highway. There are no tow trucks on the information highway. So this must be like an online racer, I'm guessing. Yep. Now the 56,000 BPS makes sense. For your 56K modem, which I did not have. We went from a 28.8K modem to broadband, eventually. Took a long time. I had that kind of family where we sat on that stupid 28.8 modem dial-up for far longer than I wanted to. And then around 9th or 10th grade, so 2001 is when we got really high-speed internet. Wing Commander Prophecy, Secret Ops. Wing Commander, awesome. Rage of Mages? Some kind of magic game. I am not into these games. Sorry. Spec Ops, Ranger Team Bravo. This is when the market was really just flooded with these kind of army games. Now they've just kind of been narrowed down to like, you got your Call of Duty, you got your Battlefield, you got your Rainbow Six still, and your Tom Clancy's. But there's just tons of these. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Pretzel Pete. They are boasting that you can buy it now online. What the heck is that? I don't care. Ranger Team Bravo. The add-on pack to Spec Ops. Barrage. Like a flight game. Gunmetal. I have played Gunmetal. Low rating though. I don't really remember that. All those hours playing 3D games were not wasted. Use what you have learned by creating and selling your own 3D game. Get this software for $70. Geez, $70. Whoa, Lynx LS Extreme. Golf with attitude. I have Lynx 99. This looks like kind of a comedic take on that. Back when Lynx was around, Tiger Woods came out and all that just was gone when the Tiger Woods games came out. I mean, they stood side by side for a few years, but the obvious winner was Tiger Woods. Oh, NHL. Rating 9. That makes me happy because this game is still fun today. Like, it is simple, but it is such a blast. Absolutely love this game. Recently got it for the N64, which is what I originally played it on, and I have every intention to do that again, but I'm just trying to get through my season on the compact Presario. It was so great to finally experience it on PC for once. I also picked up NHL 98 recently, just because. Bad 99, there's one I own. Not a bad game. VR Baseball 2000. Never heard of VR Baseball. I'd pick it up if I found it, but I mean, it's baseball. It does not look like the best graphics compared to like Microsoft Baseball and stuff. Not at all. Or Triple Play. That's the ones I'm thinking of. Triple Play. Triple Play 99 versus, yeah. So they got them like, yeah. I don't know what to say about this. Another sports game, NBA Live 99. I'd love to find that. Oh, Nitro ad. For Windows 95, this game has got a great story to it. So, a good friend of mine picked this up when we were kids. And I remember being so pumped when I came over we were going to play it. And he had an old Gateway 2000 desktop setup. And it loaded up fine, and we got it installed. And when we started playing it, the frame rate was probably less than 1. I mean, we are talking like movement like this. I mean, it was so slow. You could not play it. It was unplayable. We tried so hard to enjoy it, but we finally just gave up. Eventually, not much longer after, he got a Windows XP machine. I can't remember the brand, but it played this game no problem, and it was awesome. Great wrestling game for the PC. And this is my era of wrestling. And WCW was my version that I liked, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't watch WWF at the time or any of those others. I watched WCW. I watched the NWO. Huge NWO fan. Still believe I have my NWO t-shirt. This was where it was at. It's awesome. Great time to be alive as a kid when wrestling was just, yeah, it was its prime for me. It was incredibly popular. I know it's still around now, but I don't watch it at all. Help, I'm a multiplayer screw-up. There's talk of StarCraft, talk of Rainbow Six, nothing to look at. Quake 2. If something blows, we won't lie about it. IGN.com. Why is it showing... Oh my god, it's showing the White House. This has got to be a play or a pun. This totally is a pun on the whole Clinton controversy. With Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton. If you were alive in the late 90s, this was a big, big deal. If something blows, we won't lie about it. That is crazy. I'm just in shock. It's just crazy. Half-Life, how to make it easier? Well, you use the console and you cheat. This is a strategy guide. Would have been great to have back in the day. How will 3DFX survive? Well, it didn't, technically. I mean, it did, but it didn't. what this is. Okay, it's getting kind of boring, the extra part. We're getting towards the end here. The skinny. Lots of girls in like bikinis in this thing. Noticed it a couple times now. The skinny on Quake 3. Glamour in the Slam. I don't know what this is. Ooh. Dream Gear review. Microsoft Digital Sound System 80. I wish there was a price tag on that. I think there is. $250. Wow. Prices have gone down on those things. Developer Spotlight, Pandemic Studios. Pandemic. It's, at the time of this recording, the middle of March 2020. All I have to say is this. COVID-19. So if you see a lot more videos from me through this next period of time, because I am at home a lot. Let's see here. Golden Tee Golf. Santa's missing. Golden Tee Golf to blame, like Santa's addicted to it or something. And there he is playing it in the background. Christmas canceled. Golden Tee is a fantastic arcade golf game. Never played it on PC though. Doesn't mean I wouldn't. I totally would. All right. PC for play. PCs with attitude. 2 systems starting at $999. So you got your $999 with an Intel Pentium 2, I want to say. It's so tiny, this text. You got another for $15.99, another for $25.99, and another for $35.99. God, that's a chunk of change for the late 90s. Just insane. Oh boy, Music World, what is this? Order now. You know you're awake. Looks like music software. Yeah, it's gotta be. Everything's at like $50 each. One's at add-ons at $20 each. Only for the hardcore, strictly for the headstrong. This is Hypersonic, fully customized gaming PCs. What? The Sonic Boom, $32.99. Oh, this is awesome. You get your Sonic Standard, Silver Bullet, and a bunch of monitors. Back when PC gaming builds were really starting to take off. This is back when everyone only gamed on desktops. You know, like there was no laptop gaming like there is now. At least not that I was aware of. Oh man, there's a nice Alienware. But that thing's worth a pretty penny right now to get a full system on that. Look at that thing. Before they started doing the, you know, standard Alienware case you started to see around 2004. The Area 51 cases and stuff. Those prices are high. Everything's over 2,000. One's around 4. That Area Sphere or Siver. I don't know how to say that. Wow. Freaking awesome. This is also back. I gotta jump back. You'll see that every computer has a joystick next to it because had to have a joystick because all these games were flying or racing or something or the other for the most part. And joystick just came in so handy. I remember trying to use a joystick a lot with like Half-Life and stuff because I thought, well, I have the joystick, I got to use it. When in reality, it's awful. You know, we've gone back to like the keyboard and mouse standard, thankfully. I don't know why Chips is here, but I loved watching Chips at my grandpa's as a kid. What this is, some game I probably wouldn't be into. I see dragons and knights and stuff. I'm just not into like medieval or mythological or anything like that. And if you are, that's cool. I'm just not. don't know what this is though. Drakon or Order of the Flame. Never heard of it. This is pre Game of Thrones, by the way. Of course. That screenshot at the bottom though of the dragonfly, that's pretty amazing. That looks cool. Another 3DFX ad. A weird one. And that's the end. Well, that is PC Accelerator. The first one. I think I'll look at more of these. They have quite a few, and these are fantastic. If you want to look at any of these, they are on Retro Mags. It's easy to get to. You can log in. A fantastic library of archived stuff. I mean, it is fantastic. And I highly recommend checking it out. So let me know if you had a subscription to this magazine. I would love to hear about that, or any stories or anything you've seen here that you want to mention in the comments. Please do. Always good to hear that stuff. I love these PC exclusive gaming mags. I think these are my favorites. So I'm definitely going to check out more of these. And thanks so much for taking the time to look through it with me. And I hope you have a great day.